if you have a mid-2016 MacBook Pro 15-inch Retina with touch bar and you run an external display and you would like to be able to turn off the internal display for multiple reasons, we've all got good reasons for doing that, I won't go into it here. Obviously you could, some will say, well, just close the clamshell, but then you've got all this heat building up and the fans are already running like crazy here. I've been trying to do this for many years. I spent about 2 hours today looking for the solution and couldn't find it. I finally found it. The magnetic switches are located just forward of the closest to Thunderbolt 3 ports, right? So I've actually got this one plugged into the back, and so there's one here, and so the switch is right about here. And the same on this side. This is actually plugged into the closest one. So what we're going to do is get a couple of little magnets. These are just little tiny neodymium magnets. I actually used much larger magnets, moving it all around trying to find it. And after looking at an iFixit breakdown, I realized that there must be two sensors, not one. And then I realized, well, they probably have to be activated at the same time. That's probably why they have two, so that people don't have their machines turning off anymore when they put it down on top of another computer or on top of some magnet. You got to activate them about the same time. Sometimes one after the other works, but usually not. So one magnet over here, you see it? It's resting just above the, and you see actually it's funny that the touch bar just turned on there. So it's obviously doing something, but it didn't turn the clamshell off. That magnet there, right? And we're going to put the other magnet in the same location on the other side over here. Now you see, individually they do nothing, right? But if we put them both here at the same time, boom. The clamshell is open, the display is off, the touch bar is off. If you want to pull the keyboard brightness down, well, I recommend you do that first. All right, and then again, just put them here. Bingo. I know a lot of you are going to be very happy about this, because I can see from my 2 hours of searching, there's an awful lot of people that have been trying to find these battery locations, and I found one guy, good job mate, who said, oh, he cracked the solution, and then he didn't share it with anybody. He didn't say where the magnet locations were, and boy, that pissed me off. So just remove these from here, and you see everything turns back on. Put them back, and everything turns off. Magnets are perfectly safe. They're not going to harm your machine in any way. Been a hardware tech certified with Apple for a very long time. These little tiny magnets are nothing. It's a solid state machine anyway. There's no moving parts except for the two fans. And so that's how you do it. Two little magnets right in the side here. It's hard to pick them up. You just got to put them in there roughly the same time. Sometimes it'll work if you do one then the other. Sometimes. There we go. And sometimes not. So anyway, just play around with it, but that's your solution. These magnets are just dirt cheap. You could probably find just some magnets lying around, and that's all you've got to do is put them right here. Gosh, they're hard to get, aren't they? And you can turn off the inner display and keep the clamshell open. Now it's not going to do it. It can be a little finicky, right? So as I said, sometimes it requires them both to be put there. Oh, there we go. I'll just leave it like that. At the same time. But hopefully, if you just get a couple of magnets like this, play around a little tiny bit, you'll be fine. And you'll have a faster external display because it's not driving two displays. Both of my displays are, or one's Retina, the other is a high definition display. And I don't want to be driving a Retina display that I'm not even using. Why do that? It's just taking up more video RAM and obviously slowing down the video processor. And I use the dedicated processor on all the time on this. It's partly why the fan's always running. So this helps you cool the machine down. You don't have to close the clamshell. You really don't want it. Close the clamshell, and it's going to run a lot cooler now. I'm going to leave it here for an hour and see if these fans actually eventually turn off now. I don't think they will, but I'm also about to get a laptop cooler under here to help with that. So there you go. Please give me a thumbs up and share this on Mac sites where people are looking for this solution. It's bugged me ever since I bought this machine, and today I just got so frustrated. I said, I'm going to find the frickin' solution today, and I did. So there you go. Hopefully that helps you.